Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Michael Conley. And then for Toronto, Scotty Barnes. He's checked in for Barrett. And quickly in for Walter. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the 76ers.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. You certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot. And we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
Yeah, that trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. Williams for three. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Toronto shooting a meager 37% for the game. Here's Ingram. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Barnes outside. Back to quickly. Ingram outside. The three. Rebound by Williams.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The three-pointer is right on target.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Barnes kicks to Ingram. To end the run, and it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Pass to Barnes. Here's Pirtle. No scoring in this one. And here is Quickly. Fires for 3. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got his 5th rebound in this one. There's Williams with the 3. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter. And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wasted no time on that one. Quickly's got 4 this quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Williams, that's a 2-pointer. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Quickly. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Quickly's got 13.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
McDaniels off the pick from Williams. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Ingram's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Quickly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
You know, it was 1-1 split from two teams on the opposite side of the standings. You know, as we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Timberwolves ahead, running away with this one. From Target Center, back in a moment.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here.
A look here now at Minnesota. When you come out rocking with 2 straight wins, you're feeling good.
Yeah, got to keep that out of your head, though. Each game presents a new challenge.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Their bench came in ready to play.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. Lineup here for the Timberwolves. Then for the Raptors, Chris Boucher comes in for Barnes, and Barrett subbed in for Quickly. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Williams is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Clark in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And it's Williams with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Puts up a 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Williams comes with the double team. Pass to Dick. To the paint. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. Misses from close range.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Outside, Barrett. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Dick wide open. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 8th assist in the game. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Williams inside. He's got 34. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got 36.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Dick can't get it to go. Timberwolves have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half, up to this point going 7 of 14. Shots good by Williams. Williams has got 38 points.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And here is Ingram, 13 points in the game. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And that one's good. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter. Timberwolves have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Here's Williams, and he lays it straight in. Williams has got 40 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions, makes defending a much easier prospect.
Near the 3-point line, it's Ingram. Can't nail the jumper. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Williams for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Williams has got 43 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Boucher passes to Dick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get a shot up. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Williams.
Come around.
Shot from the wing. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Ingram finds Pirtle to the right side. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Barrett wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land. Barrett's got 10 points.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And it's good for 2. Williams has got 47 points.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hey, when Ingram is in attack mode, it forces the defense's hand, literally. Good job drawing the foul.
And he makes the first. Both free throws, good for Ingram.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
And stolen by Williams. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Ingram is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Walter. And it's Shed in at the point guard position.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
6 to shoot. It's Barrett on the wing, defended by Alexander Walker.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Drops in the layup for 2.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Ingram outside. A step-back shot here. That's short off the rim.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Williams passes to Reed, and Reed throws it down.
I think this is why you get Reed involved in screen and rolls. I mean, he's phenomenal at making the cut after setting the screen.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
For three, Ingram. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Shed, that's good. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Reed with a screen for Williams. Going inside. Back to Clark. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Tries it from 19. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Williams has got 53.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
DiVincenzo kicks to Williams. Reed with a screen for Williams. Drives to the hoop. Clark outside. Lets it fly. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to Barrett. It's Ingram on the wing. Here's Boucher, guarded by Reed. Back to Boucher. Here's Walter. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Inod's checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Dick's checked in, off the inbound pass. And so here's Toronto. For three, Ingram. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Clark outside. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
Shot's good by Williams.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Here's Ingram. Minnesota with the rebound.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Pulls up on the wing. Ingram comes with the double team. Here's Williams, and again it's Minnesota converting.
Love the pass from Reed that time. These guys love playing with him.
Here's Walter. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Williams scanning the floor. Here's Minot. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Ingram outside. Barrett against Clark. 5 to shoot. Barrett, no good. Timberwolves shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. DiVincenzo passes to Williams. Clark outside. Misses the chippy right there. Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Dick, that's good.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
And it's Williams with the ball for Minnesota. There's the drive. And that one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Ingram passes to Boucher. Outside Barrett. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And offensively, he has been alive.
And good. He hits it again.
And it's 60 points again. Can't believe he's done it now 3 times.
I mean, right, 3 times. He's now tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Williams inside the line. On the wing, Williams for the 3. And got it! Another basket.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. Barrett, the 10-footer, finds the target. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Pass to Minot. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
1:41 left in the 4th quarter. Ingram with it. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. Pass to Walter. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the 4th quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they'll take the first game of, and what a moment it is for him and for this fan base, setting the scoring record for a game. He deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but he's on top of them all. Some changes for Toronto. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Chris Boucher. Scotty Barnes comes in for R.J. Barrett. And quickly in for Walter. Reed with a screen on quickly. Williams passes to Reed. He gets that one.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Dick finds Barnes. Poeltl sets the pick for Barnes. Driving the lane. He had stolen by Ingles. Shannon passes to Williams. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
That's it. Started, man. It's gonna start it. Shoot that on you! All day, baby. Come around, boy. Pop it, baby.
You're like money in the bank.
What's up? What's up? Let's go. You ready?
Come on, MP.
Hey, see you later, man. You got it. Come on. Come on. Game time. Game time.
One more.
I just can't stop. You call this work? Hey, don't let him shoot that.
Keep it going.
Keep shooting that. Yes, I started. I just can't stop. Hey, this way all day.
That's what I want to see.
Let's go.
Great game.
I run this. This is my game. We good. We'll show you this. That. Shut up. Barely trying out here. y'all. What's up with that? From deep, baby. Let it rain, baby. You gonna stop this?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't know what to do now. Yo, we got some good bucket, Anthony. Once I start, I just can't stop. I keep shooting. Let's go. Easy. Too easy.
Just like that.
There you go. It's not even a game anymore. That feels good. Good bucket, Anthony.
Yes.
Your confidence is shot now.
Feeling you, MP. Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me? Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs too, because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we are understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
Who's gonna topple the king? Go for the knees, then go for the... Don't miss or your campaign is over. So long adieu, say sayonara. Who's gonna topple the king? Betting all the knights, all the bishops. No one draws a sword, says a prayer. King moves, he's gonna move strong against you. King moves, he's 5 steps ahead of you. King moves, you're gonna move faster.
What's up, MP?
I was just setting it up ASAP, but I already spent
What's up, MP? Game time, MP. Game time.
Let's get it, MP.
Hey, you coming to the evening?
Yeah, you got burrito?
Yeah, grab your mom.
Okay, see you back.
Hey, so this Sunday, hoops and hamburgers tonight.
You cooking?
On and off, of course.
Okay, be there.
Objects in motion, stay in motion.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Dallas, they pulled themselves up to the second place spot.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. We've got Anthony Davis. He's out there with Najee Marshall. Kyrie Irving out there with Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the 2 spot. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Williams in at the point. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
It'll be the Mavericks off the tip. Now here's Irving. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Here's Marshall. Misses the 3. Outside, Williams. Outside, Edwards. A deep 3. Williams, that's good.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now here's Davis. Lively passes to Davis. Tries again. Irving, that's good.
Taking what he can get, Kyrie pulls up with confidence in the mid-range.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Here's Marshall, following the score by Minnesota. There's Davis with the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
And here's Minnesota now. Williams with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Edwards for 3. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And it's Irving missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Din Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Williams grabs the board. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Edwards. The layup misses.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Irving. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
Williams against Irving. Williams, a screen on Davis. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Mavericks trail by 6. Outside Irving. Pass to Lively. Here's Marshall. He takes it in. Can't connect from short range. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Williams, a screen on Davis. For 3, Randle, 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, a shot that Randle has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Christie, pass it to Lively. Here's Irving. Rebound Minnesota. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Well, watching the film, I thought they did a great job playing with energy.
Williams' shot is good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Mavericks trail by 11. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And Minnesota with possession here. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Williams with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching. A perfect game plan.
Now here's Lively. He's scoreless. Outside Davis. Back to Irving. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They've got a 9-point lead. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
This team downed them in last year's conference finals, ultimately ending their championship dreams. He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Pass to Lively. And here is Irving for three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Williams from long range. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Mavericks trail by 14. Outside Irving. Driving to the basket. Williams grabs the board. And Minnesota has possession. From behind the arc. Offensive rebound. Outside Edwards. That three's off the mark.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Here's Williams. After the basket by Dallas. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Irving. Give him 8 points now. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And just a terrific look from Irving. He has the awareness to spot the wide open man.
The Timberwolves lead by 16. Outside, Williams. This one for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Irving looking around. Davis with a screen on Williams. Randall with a steal. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Randall. Williams has got 26 points. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Conley subbed in for Williams. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Marshall. Dinwiddie, he's checked. Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Julius Randle. Anthony Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. And Williams is subbed in for Conley. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Dallas. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Washington and Lively down low. Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Christie in at the small forward position. Williams from long range. He can't hit that time.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Christie. Dinwiddie with it. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. 3-pointer. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 29 points.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Here's Christie. Back to Irving. From deep. Knocks down the long J. Irving's got 15. Minnesota leading by 14. Outside, Williams. Outside, Edwards. From the stripe. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Williams from long range fires in the triple. Williams has got 6 here in the quarter.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Williams has got 34.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss. Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Dinwiddie outside. Will it go? Reed with the rebound. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Pass to Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. Minnesota with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in for DiVincenzo. Here's Christie, covered by Alexander Walker. Outside, Williams. And he makes it on the layup. Williams has got 13.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Back to Williams. Outside, Alexander Walker. Book it, and it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Williams misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Davis against Randall. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Christie. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 19-5 run. Williams finds Gobert. And Stan, they always say, for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in a player?
Well, as your coach, I think your job is to create a system that the players believe in and they believe they can have success in. The rest of it has to come from inside of the players. They have to believe in themselves.
And Dallas making a change here. Hardy's checked in. Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor.
Goes up at the stripe, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Trying to get something going here in the half court.
Yeah, that's where they've been struggling to execute.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one. Dallas shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Here's Hardy. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. A shot to stop the run. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
The exceptional quickness Dinwiddie brings to his plays. He lets that shot off out of nowhere.
Randall to pass to Williams. Back to Randall. Outside, Alexander Walker from the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw good, Dinwiddie.
And every season, Dinwiddie just seems to get better, wanting to take on more and more responsibility. You have to appreciate his work ethic.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Alexander Walker. And another 3 from Minnesota.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Dinwiddie passes to Marshall. From downtown. Dinwiddie, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Williams from long range. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Christie's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Marshall over McDaniels. And so it's Minnesota just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Dallas Mavericks.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half.
You might think I only like seeing the big man battles. You're half right. I prefer those, but this guard match...
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Williams in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Pass to Marshall. Irving a screen on McDaniels. Here's Marshall. Now here's Davis. And stolen by Gobert. Williams from long range. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable. And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First team foul.
Pass to Christie. Lively with a screen on Edwards. Here's Christie. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Edwards, a pass to Williams. Uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 44.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Irving. No good. Unable to win this run.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career. They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Irving against Williams. And that one's good. Irving's got 17.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, slowing down Irving is a team effort. And to this point, they're failing to slow his roll.
Williams misses.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniels' athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it out.
Irving fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Williams' shot is good.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Christie, guarded by Edwards. And the bucket is good. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
There's Davis with the 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Randall deciding where to go with it. Drops in the three. He's got 13.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Williams misses. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And the shot's good by Irving.
Look at Irving draining a tough shot, not intimidated at all by the deep range.
Williams passes to McDaniels. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. Irving, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
This play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. Lively with a screen on Williams. Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Williams passes to Randall. On target from range. Randall's got 11 points here in the second half.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Irving for 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. Minnesota's gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Pass to Edwards. With the crossover, and another basket for Minnesota.
And right there, Edwards with a great dribble move to create space.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And Stan, after they traded for Rudy Gobert, it took some time for the Wolves to gel.
It did, Brian. He's a unique player, and it's a process. But obviously a 14-win improvement last season. They have found their identity as a defensive juggernaut.
Outside Edwards. Back to Williams. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Shot clock at 5. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist from Williams. Williams has got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Marshall. Outside Davis. To the paint. Here's Lively. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. It's Williams. High post. Marshall's there. Williams' shot is good.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Irving, the pass to Marshall. Here's Christie. Pass to Marshall. Outside Irving. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Randall finds Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Picked by Gobert. Shoots. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
Gobert against Lively. Pass to Irving. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Here's Irving to halt the run. And he lays it up and in. Irving's got 28.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Williams passes to Edwards. Williams against Irving. Yet another bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Davis with a screen on Williams. To the middle. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, coming off the pick, Kyrie makes the unselfish play.
1 minute left in the third quarter. Williams up top. He's guarded by Irving. Hits yet again. Wow!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Outside Davis. Fires for three. Rebound Minnesota.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Williams with it, and Lively picks him up defensively. Gobert passes to Williams. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist from Williams. Gobert's got 7 points in the game. And for Dallas, they're shooting 37% since the beginning of the third quarter. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Pass to Lively. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving.
That's a careless pass and a wasted position.
Minnesota making a change here. Williams is checked in. Christie's checked in for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving comes in for Williams. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the small forward position. Here's Williams. Money from the wing. Williams has got 54 points.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Williams against Irving. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Will stand in this league. The opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Williams has got 57 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Yeah, we don't see a lot from Dinwiddie in the mid-range, but he gives the shot a great touch there.
Here's Williams over to the left wing. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Down low. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. DiVincenzo, pass to Williams. Good! That's another bucket!
Another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He's one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. I don't think you can make an argument against that.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Man, the defender really went after him.
The free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. Looking to get back on track. And it's laid up and in by Irving. Irving's got 15 points here in the second half.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Williams from long range. Good. He hits again.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. Gafford passes to Irving from deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker's got 4 rebounds in the game. Williams from long range. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
To the inside, here's Dinwiddie. Irving for 3, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Williams. Oh, another one falls. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Right side, Irving. Baseline try. Pass to Christie, and here's Washington. To the wing, right side. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Confident shot by Dinwiddie. No hesitation at all.
Williams against Irving. Clark outside. DiVincenzo pass to Williams. And good! There's another!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100 are the only higher-scoring games ever. Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Irving for 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. Irving against Williams. Outside, DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Washington outside. Up top, Dinwiddie. DiVincenzo covering. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Dallas no good that time either.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
To the middle. Gafford passes to Washington and stolen by Clark. Back to Williams. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Alexander Walker. Inside. Here's Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Gafford.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Williams against Irving. Out to DiVincenzo. On the wing, Alexander Walker. The 3. And that one's good. Clark for 3.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And when you look at the game, he got it again! Sensational!
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show.
Yeah, 78 points, tying Wilt Chamberlain's big night back in '61. Up next, Kobe Bryant's 81 points from 2006.
Pass to Christie, takes the 3. He buries it from 3.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Williams on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. From 12 feet. The bank shot, no good. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And it's in there.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Reed passes to Williams. Over Irving. No good off the back of the rim. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Hey, yo, bad play.
This man really almost scored more points than Kobe. Unreal.
I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game now.
Yeah.
And look where we at.
Does that mean that you finally got me a shoe deal?
What? Come on, man. I ain't just get you one shoe deal. I got you 6.
Yeah, stop playing. What you mean?
All these people right here want to sign you. Okay, and they're more than happy to come to terms with us. All you got to do is tell me which one you want to go with, and we golden.
Bro.
great choice.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting paid to wear sneakers, man. This is the kind of thing that we dreamed about back in Plainview, man.
And this is just the start, okay? Look at the names on the spreadsheet. These are all the companies you can work with if you keep going the way you're going.
Yo, I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work, bro.
Come on, man. That's what you pay me for. This ain't no charity. I'm here to help you maximize your brand. Nothing left on the table.
Hey, respect, man.
Hey.
I appreciate it.
Hey,
this
no
is
doubt.
major, man.
No doubt.
All right.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready?